Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It's Wednesday, about 9:15. I'm finally gonna be able to make it down to this guy's house and change out that pump. He's been very patient. I mean, it's not like they use that bathroom. That's probably part of the problem, that it never gets used. So I'm gonna go down there and put this new pump in. I may have to call the guy out in Arizona. He seems to have a lot of experience with these things. I've never messed with one, but he bought a whole system, and so I'm just gonna take the top of it off outside, figure out how you get it off, and then go down underneath and do the same thing again. Pull the old one out, stick the new one in, Jackson. I've been busy as hell. I did a job yesterday that was a half-hour drive from my house, and unfortunately, you know, the house, the reason I was there is because there was a plumbing leak that ruined all the kitchen cabinets and the bathroom cabinets, and the work, you know, I put a lot of the old stuff back in, and unfortunately some of it was leaking, the old shit. So, you know, it's my responsibility, but you know, you get to the point where you're like, hey, I don't even want to put anything else. I want to redo the whole thing just because I don't want to get in a back and forth about who's responsible for what. There was one joint under the sink that was, the pipe was in maybe an eighth of an inch, quarter of an inch, if that, on a 3/4 inch depth socket. So I just pulled it out. It was dripping. I just pulled the goddamn pipe out by hand. So it wasn't a good groove joint. And you never want to see those people calling you the next morning at 8 o'clock because you know it ain't good, you know. So there's a couple of leaks up there. They've got an issue with the dishwasher. There's no water going into it. There was an issue with that one pipe on the bottom. I don't know what the deal was with that. Maybe there's no water coming out of that pipe. It's just, you know, that's the shit you get into when you're going behind other plumbers and these new construction guys. Unfortunately, you know, these builders go with the cheapest guy they can find. So it is what it is. If it's not something that I put together, we're gonna have to get paid for that. But we want to make sure that their stuff is right. Put a lot of videos up yesterday. It was a great day, and then I capped the night off by listening to the fucking Orange Oompa Loompa. He's on this mass. The one thing he left out about all these countries that he listed that we're sending $1 million, $2 million for all these, what he considers to be frivolous things that we're doing all around the world, try to make this a better world for everybody to live in. And the reason we do that is because eventually the fire that's happening outside of our borders will eventually affect us. And a guy said it, one of my subscribers said it correct. It just really hit home. He said, I'd rather send our money than our boys, meaning our military. So he doesn't get that. But the thing he left out was the fact that he's trying to round up as much money as he can so that he can give that same money that he thinks is being spent on frivolous shit. He wants to take that same money and give it to his fucking billionaire friends. That's what he's doing, guys. He left that part out, you know, that Elon Musk is sitting out there with more money than anybody on this fucking planet, but he wants more. He wants more. He can't get enough. That's what they do. He's Donald Trump. It's all about the money. It's never been about anything else. It ain't about you. It ain't about you. You know? It's a fucking embarrassment, man. My camera's bouncing all over the place, but this is going to be a long ride. This is going to be my morning episode. I just got to tell you, man, for me, cleaning my ears when they're itchy, it's like when that itch on your back gets scratched, you know, and you tell your girlfriend, make it fucking bleed, just dig in there. Yeah. Anyways, another day in the life of Johnny Sunshine. Guys, I had to put on my bump hat, man. My fucking head's taking a beating on these cabinets, man. God damn it. The doors are getting smaller. My fucking head's getting bigger. It's swelling up from all the knocks. I got more cuts and shit on the top of my head, man. I got no fucking hair up there to kind of soften the blow. And these cabinets are just... the fucking edges are just so sharp, man. Fucking, I'm all cut up, man. My arms, my fucking hands. Johnny's taking a beating this week. But it's all good, guys. That's what we do, man. I want to give a shout out to Juan Peralta. I gotta call this guy. He's the guy who wrote that poem about yours truly, Johnny Sunshine. And he sent me a couple copies of that. He actually laminated one of them. It's pretty nice, man. And I like it. And I think that, you know, for some of my subscribers, they could take my name out and put their name in because they feel the same way, man. You know, I just don't get these people. I don't get the right wing, man. The shit that they stand and applaud. I just think, wow, what would Jesus think about these people today? You know, they're so un-Christian-like. And that's the whole, that's what their whole philosophy hinges on. That it's not them, it's not the billionaires who are making your life difficult. It's the poor people getting shit for nothing. Motherfuckers. They sit home, those lazy bastards, and they get a check, you know, that, yeah, they're living in below the, you know, way below the poverty line, but fuck them. They're getting it for free. What the fuck do they want? It's always been about that. It's a fucking ruse. It's a fucking head fake. Come on, motherfucker, turn. Jesus. I gotta get a muffler on this thing. Just ain't got no time, man. I'm really busy as fuck. Should have a helper. When you bring a helper on, you have two guys on a truck. A lot of people hard hat on today. I was thinking I need like a rubber skin that I could just slap on with fucking Velcro, you know? Put it on my fucking head, man. God damn, I got cuts everywhere. So I gotta talk about this Italian beef that I had yesterday. And I was talking to the manager of Joey D's, and I said, how do you get you're from Chicago? He said, yeah. I said, how do you get your sandwich? And, you know, because you can get it dry, you can get it a little wet, or you can get it dunked right in the whole fucking sauce. And he said, I don't really like it wet because it kind of falls apart. It's a little soggy. Said, so I just get some juice on the side. And I said, you get hot? And he said he got hot, but fucking A, man. I went for the hot peppers and the mild peppers. I didn't realize that the heat from the hot peppers is actually from the oil that they put in it. And good fucking God, my mouth, it was the hottest thing I've ever eaten, and I'm not one for eating hot shit, man. It fucks with my stomach. Last night, it felt like I had a fucking ticking time bomb in my lower fucking abdomen. And Johnny had to fucking get up and do an emergency fucking poop shoot, power shit into the toilet. Gussie and Bella are looking at me like, what the fuck's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Is he gonna make it? This morning, I must have got it all out last night because, not to be too personal, but I took another dump today, and it wasn't bad. I mean, I didn't cry like I did last night. Oh, my fucking eyes are killing me, man. Pollen, the trees are turning to fucking oak dust. The leaves are falling off the trees. Another day in the life, guys. So I'm not thinking about anything else right now other than fixing this guy's pump, getting in and getting out. I hope it's an hour deal. I just jump in there, fucking pop this thing out, pop the new one in, make a couple connections. But I am wondering if that 3/4 inch line, the discharge, is that stopped up, man? I mean, you're not pushing regular just water. You're pushing like this amalgamation of shit, piss, and toilet paper. And because it doesn't have to have fall on it, it means most of it's full all the time. I mean, you got a check valve to keep it from washing back down into the tank so that it constantly turns on and off, pumping the same shit back and forth. But yeah, it may need to be flushed out periodically, that discharge line. Unfortunately, it's fucking long, man. It's about 40 feet of 3/4 inch line. Not good. I wouldn't have done that. But this guy just got his own way of doing shit. He's on the internet. He's a smart guy. I don't know what he does. He's really top secret. Like, you don't even give me a check in his name. He gets fucking checks from whatever the fuck that is, Western Union. I don't know who he is. He's somebody. And he's got some big ass bank, but he don't want to let anybody know who he is. They're very camera shy, and they just want their anonymity, so that's fine. So this isn't as far as I thought it was. I need to turn right up here and head on over to KCK, y'all. KCK. So this guy, John Phillips, he seems like a squared away guy. Much more business like than I am. You know, I mean, he's the same age as me, but my guess is, you know, he's been doing $200,000-$300,000 remodels, very professional, and the work I think was outstanding that he did in that house, reusing everything he could. Pulling up granite countertops is not an easy task, and reinstalling them. I don't know if he subs all that shit out or if he does it himself. It looked like when I saw him on the highway that day, it looked like he was working. You know, he had his little trailer with him. But he seems like a good guy. Hopefully I'm not too much for him. I am for some people. Not quite ready for prime time. But, you know, I do okay in this world. I'm not. I am who I am. Relaxed, chill. I don't have to, you know, put on a fucking show for people. Well, I do, but in a bad way. Yeah. I'm gonna let this motherfucker go. There's only one lane on this bridge, guys. Wow, it's choppy out there today. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Gulf of Mexico is about 100 feet from him. I don't know where the fuck that Gulf of America is. I've been looking for it. Gulf of America. Renaming that the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America, is just a tribute to the fucking stupid handouts he has to give to his base. He's like, yeah, let's just feed these dumb motherfuckers stupid racist shit, you know, and they just love it. It's the Gulf of America. Yeah. You fucking idiots. Get a fucking life. Look at this guy. Look at this. A fucking goddamn guy with all his fucking bullshit Milwaukee. Can you imagine wrestling this shit every fucking his whole back of his truck is full with these big boxes of Milwaukee shit. His stuff sits outside unlocked. Hard to deal. Yeah, you gotta lift all your tools at the same time every fucking day. Come on. It don't make no damn good sense. Like voting for Donald Trump. The same people buy all that Milwaukee shit, you know? Just don't get it, man. I just don't fucking get it. Oh, fucking here we go. Phillips Plumbing Complaint Department. This fucking lady, man. It's gotta be her. She never fucking stops. Oh, this is my massage. Hello? 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 Good God, it's tight as a motherfucker now here in Jackson. Here we go. We made it. Wow. Guys, I'm gonna turn this camera around and show you this. This shit's tight, bro. Wow. There's fucking massage envy. I'd get rid of them if they didn't owe me so many goddamn massages. It's always a fucking issue getting massages from these people, man. Schedule shit, and now they're bumping me around. I don't know, man. My brain's tired, man. Mental exhaustion. It's a thing, man. It's a thing. fucking tax cuts from Donald Trump are living, guys. Down on the water. They don't care that their house gets wiped away every fucking couple of years. It don't matter. Look at this compound. How you like to live here, guys? Low tide. Those are mangroves over there. Wow. Pretty fucking nice. I say we take all the food from the little kids in America and give that money to the fucking billionaires. They just don't have enough money. You know? They're the job creators, not the government. So many fucking canned lines. They have focus groups to see what bullshit line works. And if it does, then they just keep on saying it, man. They say it, say it, say it. Alright, let's see if I can get into this place. It's tight, y'all. It's tight. These people have fucking astroturf, man. They don't even have grass. They have fucking fake grass, man. Come on. The fucking people don't even have to cut their lawn. I mean, they're job killers. They don't create jobs. They just cut out fucking Julio's landscaping. Alright, so I'm gonna go get this pump. I'm gonna go get this pump and wow, that's a nice birdhouse. Maybe I'll steal it. Alright guys, this is my morning show, man. Let me go get this pump and see if I can figure out how to put this fucking thing in, take it out. It does have an overload switch that supposedly you're supposed to push it down for like 5-6 seconds and it resets, and it may be clicking off because the goddamn discharge, there ain't nothing wrong with it, it's that the discharge pipe is fucking clogged. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So I think that what we need to do is maybe cut a fucking T into that discharge line with a hose bib so that you can hook a hose up to that motherfucker and flush it out every once in a while with good 50-60 psi. I don't know. Could be that could be the problem, man. You know, it may not be as simple as just, I mean, they say these pumps are supposed to last for 15 to 25 fucking years. It's only 5 years old. I think the discharge pipe is fucking clogged. I'm gonna cut it and then I'll blow through it. I'm not Mikey Pipes. Are you fucking kidding me?